Anyway, new game. We do have a few quality of life mods turned on. We have Cell Hole, and we have Edit Wands Anywhere, because if we do find new stuff, I want to be able to use the new stuff. I don't want to have to, like, carry a garbage wand with a new spell for, like, 12 hours. I just want to be able to get going for new stuff. So those are our quality of life mods. We also have exclamation mark wands turned on, so if you do exclamation mark wands in chat, it will link you to a little page that has all of the information about the wands on it. I'm going to switch sides so I'm not covering up wand stuff. It's hard to find a middle spot of neutral and stay still. Yeah, got him! Haha, loser. We have Pheromone Potion to start, not my favorite. Red, if you could send me a message on Discord, or even just post in the Shake the Boss Discord to remind me to make a steamed hams command. It is unacceptable that we don't have one. Shake the Box basically got started as a as a steamed hams joke. It's not true. It actually got started as an excuse for me to try to unlock the elevators and enter the dungeon with the stupid broken TV. But then it was also steamed hams. Also, I confirmed that Andrew does want to make a new steamed hams. He said, it's not a funny idea, but I haven't seen anyone do it. I want to see you play Rift Wizard now. Hey, I will definitely be playing Rift Wizard in the near future. Probably not tonight, because we're already at hour 6 of the stream. And I've had a delightful red sauce simmering on the stove for the past 7 hours, and I'm very excited to eat that sauce. Thank you very much, Red. But yeah, I play a lot of Rift Wizard. I'm addicted to Rift Wizard. There's something about that game that just appeals to me on a visceral level. I should play more Cogmind. Like, Cogmind, I actually was into first, and I found Rift Wizard through the developer of Cogmind, because he would stream Rift Wizard when he wasn't doing updates on Cogmind. Cogmind is a roguelike where you play a robot. Hopefully someone's stirring that sauce. I just stirred it. 2 new games in one night. It's a Cogmind, like the mind. Cogmind's a roguelike where you are a robot, and it's not a game where you level up or anything. You literally can build your robot based on all the other stuff you run into in the game. So, like, if you kill a robot that has a really cool weapon you like, if you kill that robot, you could just rip its body parts off and attach them to yourself. And there's a lot of fun build potential. So, like, you can put a lot of AI controllers on your character, and then just psychically, well, I guess you're not, you can hack a bunch of other robots and just have a squad, and just cruise around with a whole bunch of other robots that'll do your bidding. Personally, for me, my whole thing is I will find and use every high explosive I find in the game, so grenade launchers and rocket launchers, and I'll eventually cause cave-ins and die. I need another hint. Alright, it's a very childlike way to refer to your mother. The word wasn't actually Dami Mommy, I apologize. I leaned into the joke. I've literally imagined that game. Cogmind? So yeah. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, oh my god, I've always wanted to play this kind of game, and like, someone made it. It is in early access, it's still being worked on. I haven't streamed it very much because, it's one of those games where it's hard to parse what's going on because the screen is kind of zoomed out, but it is getting visually better. Mammy. If you go by the person that triggered the word of the day response earlier, that's your biggest hint for sure. Thank you, thank you. Mother! Why did you shoot the gold, dude? You need that. I see a heart. Well, get his gold first. Yeah, I kinda need to get some water. Hey, speak of the devil, and he shall make himself apparent unto you. We don't need 2 bottles of pheromones. Let's ditch this. Dude, no, come on! Sugar mother! Sorry, it was just kind of goofy looking as he made a desperate leap to try and get up here and fuck me up. Ooh, 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 ambrosia! Just right off the bat. Now we are cooking with Gaius. Let's see, we could use a bomb and get to that heart. But we could also just, like, light this shit on fire. It'll eventually burn through and the heart will be the only thing left. Ooh, good work down there. We saw the sparkles for a wand before. Oh, hey. Sparkles for a wand right now. 2 wands! Alright, now we're cooking. Can you burn water? I mean, insofar as you can heat it up enough that it turns into a vapor, yes. But you can't, like... You can't, like, set water on fire, you know what I mean? But, like, we could set the wooden frame around the water on fire, which will heat the water and cause it to turn to steam, and it'll also just weaken the integrity of the wood to the point where it'll break, and all that will fall apart. But now I have TNT, so, like... No laws anymore, no rules. I can go wherever I want. Bunch of whiskey next to the heart, too, which is convenient if the frames fall on it. It'll also burn, yeah. Looked like there was fire on this. Oh, the lamps actually have oil inside of them, so, like... Gonna break this and that. You can actually see, like, an oil slick appeared on the surface, and that is what burned. There's also a little layer of green on top of here, which is peat. And peat can burn. Ba, 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 ba. Look at that. Convenience. 0.4.3. We'll just throw more of these in here. And there's another one below me. This game has the early light sources actually contain, yeah, oil and flame. Gold digger. Sugar mother. Embarrassingly, I'll go ahead and just say an embarrassing thing. I still call my mom this. That's your last hint for the word. I have never outgrown this term for a mom. Ooh, that's a fast one. Did I miss a death with Shatterhands? No! No, I just got to a point where I was like, alright, we can pick this back up. I.e., we finished a quest and we got the recoiler. The word is mommy. Someone said Dommy Mommy before, and that triggered it, so it's on cooldown. So it's not gonna trigger if you say mommy, but it is mommy, you're right. To this day, I will still be like, if I visit family, I walk in the door and my mom's there, I'll be like, hi mommy. I just never got past it. It's embarrassing. Welp, everyone scream! Bunch of triggers in there, that's good. Okay, okay. We can take electricity, it's super dangerous. But I like living dangerously. OMG, says Callie. I'm hoping that's an OMG that's gonna follow up with I also. Super easy. Oh, okay, you were just overthinking it, yeah. Allow. Behave. I do like to live dangerously. Alright, what are we gonna do here? That has fire trail. Yeah, you know what? Screw it, I'm taking it. She then has to, after 2 minutes, leave. So we're gonna blow ourselves up almost for sure by taking electricity like we just did, but whatever. If we can get breathless and we use stuff like Rain Cloud, we could just flood the levels and let everyone die passively. I would really like a trigger. Let's buy this one. You got an important question? Ask away. Mercy or kill the fish? The fish are going to die by mistake a lot. So I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna walk over here to do cell hole, and it's just gonna happen by mistake. I'm just gonna apologize in advance. See? Like, I didn't even touch the water. Ooh, is that actually gonna interfere with the new quests? Like, we are gonna try and pull that off if possible. All I know about it is very little, to be honest. Well, that happens. Not a great trait to take if you're going for the fish quest, son of a bitch. You'll need to do it a different run. Well, poopies. Yeah, I was like, as I was taking this, I was like, wait a minute. Is this actually going to involve fish? Poo poo poo. I mean, we could cleanse the perk, we could remove it later on. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We have, in our progress bar, there are still 2 spells that are not related to this new quest, right? 2 spells. So we're just gonna look for it. Don't know what the new content is. There are 8 new spells that are just in the game worlds. And there's also 3 new spells that are associated with a new quest that I do not understand the new quest. I've been told that it involves fish and Circle of Buoyancy. So we've been trying to find Circle of Buoyancy just during a run. I've already found 6 of the new spells, there's 2 left. We might end up trying to cleanse our perks. Circle of Buoyancy will literally create like a bubble of anti-gravity that just holds on to liquids. It'll make a buoyant bubble so you could, like, move a bubble of water around. Kind of sounds like delivering moonfish. God, if it wants you to bring the fucking fish to the moon? I mean, A, we don't have a moon, we have a sun. Not liquids, just things. That's fair. Like, Circle of Buoyancy is literally just a bubble of, like, anti-gravity, think of it that way. Yeah, I'm imagining we need to take the fish somewhere. Where? I don't know. And what fish? I don't know. Like, maybe we literally just take any holy mountain fish to the lake, maybe? Do you want to know where? I mean, given that there's literally no information in the game, I guess so. Like, if there were, like, tablets that gave us hints, that'd be one thing. But if there's no tablets... The altar. Oh, above the holy mountain? Okay. That's interesting. Does it have to be fish from the mountain, or could it be fish from the lake? But you always kill the fish. We're like, that's what I was saying, we have a problem here. We are going to auto-kill all the fish. Fish from anywhere. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to take fish from the water with the instrument next to the mountain. But we are going to need to cleanse this perk off of ourselves. But also, it might not be this run. We might just goof off of this run. Like, just having a fun run is also fine. Fine by me. Yes, liquids like blood will conduct electricity. Oh, come on. But thankfully, if we have a little water and I spark it, we can have it dig for us with gunpowder like that, which is convenient. I love Noita. It's just such a good game. Now, what liquid won't conduct electrical boots? I imagine there is some liquids that won't conduct, but... See, I'm afraid of stuff like this. Like, explosions are gonna be our downfall. Electrifying lava, yeah. I wonder, like, maybe pheromones or something? I've never tried all the liquids to see which ones conduct and which ones don't. Luminous drill! Explosions have never killed you. How did he die? Was he on fire? I just saw a guy jump and then fall down dead. Wait, is Joe here? Joe! Joe! Joe, can you hear me? Are you here, Joe? I forgot I wanted to tell Joe something. Strange flying contraption. Hello there. I don't think that level of non-consensual spoilers is way out there. Wait, what happened? That I've never died to explosions? What? You ever had a dry spell when you kept dying back to back in this game? Oh. Noita, like, there's no telling what your run's going to be like. I've definitely had runs where, by, like, Hisi base, the best spell I had was just Spark Bolt. And, like, there's no winning that. You try to go through Hisi base with, like, your starting spells, those fuckers will mess you up. The infinite death roam on a bike? Yeah, that would also count, I guess. The bike mod when we were under lava was pretty bad. Well, pretty good, but, you know, we were dying over and over again. Spark Bolt's a solid spell. Yeah, especially if you could speed it up, but, like... I had no wands, like, the whole run. Like, floor 1, there was, like, 6 friggin', pyromancers. I didn't have any water. It started me with polymorph. Like, it was just a cursed run. Like, it just happened sometimes. Any game with sufficient RNG, you're just gonna have a run every once in a while where it's like, wow, this is very low power. There's very little I could do about it. Just gonna fucking die, I guess. And that's fine. Yeah, Rock is a great spell. Rock is one of my favorite spells. Or like having a whole bunch of really good spells, but they're very dangerous if you don't have immunity to them, or you don't have triggers and timers. Like, I've had runs where the game's like, here's Explosive Box. It's like, cool, can I have, like, a timer or a trigger? No, just Explosive Box. It's like, oh, alright. Used to have colors. Yeah, I agree with you, Cactus. That would be nice. I mean, now that the game's getting updates, I mean, it might happen. That was a very scary bottle down there. Alright, we have sufficient— No! I just realized! If we're electric, we can't eat mushrooms. They're gonna burn the second we walk up to them. Yeah, try playing with Plasma Cross and not having a trigger or a timer with Plasma Cross. That's just a suicide spell. Ah, what a bummer. If we're quick, maybe we could eat the mushrooms beforehand. This run's ruined. Like, if we can't get high on mushrooms, what's even the point of being alive? Listen, we're just gonna run in there and we're just gonna eat as much as we can, as fast as I can. What to change, though? We're gonna live life on the edge of the edge. We're gonna go for Chaotic Polymorphine. Either this makes the run unwinnable, or it makes the run really easy. And eat, 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 eat! Just go. Don't worry about enemies, just eat. And we did it, we got enough. Alright, now we see if this run's going to be very funny or very bad. I guess very funny or... Whoa! We turned it into acid. That's almost as scary, honestly. Isn't shock immunity basically fire immunity? No, you can still be lit on fire and die to fire. There's 3 ways to get fire immunity. There's fire immunity, oil blood, and freezing fields. Electricity is basically like, would you like to blow up randomly if you're near anything? That's what electricity is. Fun fact, the form he has will make him on fire much more often. Yes! That is true. Or like you find bottles, sometimes they'll just like be on something metal and they just pop next to you. Oh, you can go right to hell. No, no touchies! Electricity is made from really extreme heat. Hey, this is a game about alchemy, not science. You take your devil math somewhere else. Electricity is the best way to die in Vault and Hisi Base. Yeah, it is. Unless you get a couple of other perks to go along with it. Like, if we can get fire immunity and explosion immunity, this is great. That guy touched you like a Hollywood director touches actors. Or like a Hollywood actor touches children. Oh, or like a priest touches children. Oh, this is a bad line of jokes. Bad, Mona, bad. Alright, that robot has a wand. It's not a very accurate wand. I want that wand for myself. You work for me now, Freezy guy. Go get him. Go get him, buddy. Or not, I guess. That's fine, too. Go get him! No perk says you're blowing up a canister of acid because you stood too close. My friend died! Yeah, see, we're on fire all the gosh darn time now. It's a bad line of jokes. There's too many of the same joke. There's too many of the same joke, it's true. See, like, to make it a sad comment, instead of saying Hollywood's full of sexual predators, we could just replace Hollywood with, like, the world is full of sexual predators. Anywhere where there is a system where someone has a degree of power over someone else is where you have that. So, like, religious establishments, Hollywood, a lot of high-stakes business world areas. Just, like, pretty much anywhere. And then you're sad, like we all made ourselves sad just then. 10 mana speed for recharge is very, very slow. This is not going to be a very functional wand. I would like those timers, though. I'm not sad. I get sad when I think about how shitty things are. And, like, I think about that a lot, so I make myself sad a lot. Alright, 42 health, that's a good number, let's get out of here. Thank you! I assume you mean I'm on fire in a cool way. Where I'm just, like, clearly very good at this game. Don't get sad, get mad! Well, I'm also mad pretty often. Picks up a carpet hair, better find that list of predators. I don't worry about it, nothing I could do about it. Yeah, that's how I try to usually think about these things. It's like, there's nothing I could do. Best not to dwell on it. Standing in fire, editing wands. That's how the pros do it, alright? You're gonna be seeing some high-level play here. Try to keep up, everyone. The trick to a successful run of this game is to light yourself on fire while editing wands. Always fungal shift dangerous liquids. That's also an important and integral part of winning. Light yourself on fire again. Alright, this is a bad area. I want to no. I need an exit, please? Tank? You go faster on fire, it's true. Yeah, I got 42 health for the reference, and for no other reason. Ooh, weird fungus pouch. Oh my god. I realize that's the fungal cavern, so we're not finding an exit there. No one can stop us now. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. I still have to go past this area? So what hurt me is I was throwing a stick of dynamite, but I was close enough to the water that the electrical charge triggered the dynamite while it was still in front of me. So I just got blown up by a stick of dynamite. Clocking him with a carpenter's hammer. Jeez. Alright. Alright, we got some nice stuff here. I always enjoy a little freezy action. Perk-wise, explosion immunity. See? It's all coming together here. It's all coming together. Grab you. If I stand far enough away from the fish, can we, like, maybe not blow them up? Alright, I don't need you. Yeah, we are gonna need all the immunities. I don't want that many copies of this. We only need 1 or 2 of you. This is a quality of life mod called Cell Hole. I just like it because there's often a lot of garbage that you just leave on the floor. Getting a little bit of money back is nice. So this is not part of the real release. This is a mod right here called Cell Hole. A not dirty name at all. I would like triple spell. And glowing lance is a nice one too. Alright, I have a non-shuffle wand. If we had add mana, we could definitely do a nice luminous drill here. Could have sworn it was in a Forge Labs vid. You might be going crazy. I mean, maybe it's an upcoming update. Can we get resistance to death? As to say, not today? What do we say to death? Selling wands, not spells. I don't know if that's even in the game, the selling wands, but I hope so. Like, any amount of, like, making the shop feel like more of a shop, I'm pro. I'm into. I've always been a little disappointed by how the Holy Mountain works. Because, like, a worm digs in, the gods are angry at you. Like, I kind of like the idea if I want to steal any of these things here, right? I could dig a hole straight down and steal them. They all become free if I get them out of the Holy Mountain. Having that anger the gods feels justified, and I like that. But, like, having a worm dig in and having the gods come after me, I'm like, the gods are pretty stupid. There was an exploit for infinite money using wands, so instead of outright removing it, it's basically an Easter egg to sell wands. Ah, there you go. Sounds like you've been doing some reading up there, Mr. Clamsy. I'm glad we dragged you back into this world. The better world of Noita. The perfect world of Noita. 160. Oh, I'd like to put some ice on here. Ice would make me feel better. But 160 is pretty low. 30, 30. Ah, we could do it. It's not that bad off. Let's do 1, 2, so that's 60 mana right there. It's 80 mana. Slap ice on there, that's 90 mana. 102 mana to cast this wand. So not the most mana efficient way to go about our life. Yeah, Abe, watch the video already. Get on that. It's taking so long. How'd you eat mushrooms? I thought you couldn't do it. So, the trick is to go really fast. I set the mushrooms on fire, but if I go really, really quick, I could do it. I also have a sack of mushrooms here, so I might even do it again. Actually, I have ambrosia, which I don't want to do, and this is transformed acid. If I want to shift acid, I want to do real acid. They gave an option to sell empty wands. Is that, like, in the release version or the beta branch? Am I losing access to that because I have my cell hole turned on? Kind of curious about that. You know, if this is also 30, I'm just gonna throw that in there. It's random anyway, so, like, what we get is what we get. Yeah, let me know. Like, if it's an official part of the game, I want to know about it. Let me go refill my water, but not the poor fish. The current release, alright. I'm in the beta branch, and I do have mods on, so we're probably not going to be able to do it anyway. We've already ruined our ability to do this new quest, apparently, by having electricity. Tossing empty wands into pheromone. Oh. I wouldn't consider that selling a wand. Does it turn into money? I usually throw wands with, like, actual spells into them, into pheromone, to make new friends. I've never tried doing an empty wand. Okay, it turns into money. Well, now I know. I always put wands in there that are like, it's dangerous, but, like, what's the worst that can happen? And then, you know, a little floating wand blows me up. It's fun. Me likey. Me likey. 70 mana drain. Alright. Kinda sucks turning into money or bringing wands to life with pheromones. I assume if it has spells in there, it brings on the life still. Ah, come on. Hate dealing with you. Yeah, into the hole. Oh, that's much easier. Thank you for walking there. There, if the wand has spells. Alright, that's good. Always cast Blade Orbit. Ah. Gomper has a bit of a boner right now, and he doesn't know why. But it's because of this wand. Boop. Don't have concentrated mana? No problem. Just use saw blades. They could also ether the environment. Man, we're getting a lot of electricity stuff. It's like the game knows. Alright, nothing explosive over here, right? Take a moment just to pop down here. Yeah, I'll take 2 of those. And now I'll take this one to replace... Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on to this. There we go, now we'll take it. We'll also throw this on this. It's only mana drain of 1. Just the most dangerous way to dig. Bunch of saw blades. Electro OP? We talking about Dead Cells right now? A game I still need to play? Because I have the electricity perk, and I'm like, hope you're not talking about this perk being OP. Good lord. Implementing poison element effects. Ooh. How long until I get to play this game, Wax? How far away are we from me getting to try it out? Oh, it's a big crowd. It's a big crowd. Nope, don't want to be on fire. There we go. Sir. Huh. We were talking about what liquids will conduct the electricity. Apparently oil won't. Never making things so big. Now you gotta edit a video? Nice. Easy peasy. What editing software are you using? Out of curiosity. Come on. Oh! Scary one for you. Leave none alive. God, the Mamahisi, they hit real hard. What we got here? Explosive bounce, chainsaw, double trigger, accelerate. Okay. Ah. She used bouncing orbs for the blade orbit wand. Oh, I see we have a fan of dying immediately, huh? Plague rats. None of these are... I mean, eat your vegetables is straight up just... If you don't have cast iron stomach, this is terrible. Like, one of the worst perks in the game. If you have cast iron stomach, on the other hand, one of the best in the game. Rat friends. I should probably just re-roll these guys. It's still only 200. You going for another 5-squad black hole? Oh, ideally. We'll see how the run develops as we go. It might end up being something where we have to go and get rid of one of our perks. How do you get the crown for your Noita dude? So, the crown... I always get this confused. You can see we have the crown and we have the necklace here. I always get them confused. It's either you have to do the quest where you create the sun in the sky and the sun in hell, which I believe is the crown. If it's not that one, then it's the one where you do the 33 orb victory. The crown is the sun quest. Alright, it's the sun. So you gotta go ahead and make a sun where the moon is in the sky, and you gotta make a sun where the moon is in hell. That's how you get the crown. Which is probably my favorite quest in the game. It does require you to do a very long-form god run, but it's very good. You gotta make a poop sun. Yes, very specifically you have to corrupt the one in hell, I believe. Let's re-roll it. Let's live life on the edge. Take that. We got Kevid, and we got low recoil. I mean, Kevid's fine. Well, if I'm going to be doing that... I made a joke! Is it made by Lodge? There you go. Yeah, Kevid is an easy way out. This is cruel. It's fungus that I want to eat so I can trip balls, but it's also mixed with a conductive metal. Oh, it's just brass now? Okay. This is where they're never gonna work out. Well, in that case, well, now it's just brass. That's definitely not enough to trip balls. We're just gonna throw this sack away. Eat bullets! We'll go ahead and pick up our Kevid. A little disappointed. A little disappointed with what we rolled. Brass monkey. I would really like some non-shuffle wands. Would really like some non-shuffle wands. Empty the flask and refill it with the fungus. So, non-liquids have to go into sacks. Only liquids can go into bottles. You can find bottles with solids in them, or powders in them, I should say. Yeah, the glowing lance is good, and with the scary orbit on it, like, this is a fine wand, and it's probably what I'm gonna be using now. Until we get a non-shuffle. I just want to buy some spells, and most of these wands are just holding things that I'm not using right now. So might as well take this apart. We'll just put the glowing lance in there. Let's sell some stuff that I'm not using, or probably won't be using. Had a bag with fungus, and when dropping the fungus from high up, yes, the fungus grows over time, and as it's in the air, it actually is growing. The problem is it's mixed with brass, and whoops, sorry fish. That's gonna happen. Like, I could try and walk over there, but we're just gonna light it on fire. We've ruined our love of mushrooms today by taking electricity. I forgot that I'm not supposed to take electricity. It's verboten here. We are all drug addicts. Yeah, and like I can't even go up there and make the drug farm I like to make. Those poor fish! I'm sorry, alright? It was my mistake! I didn't mean to do it! I didn't mean it. I can't help myself. It's a sickness. Let's take one electricity, take these out. Honestly, like, bloodlust is just something that kills me. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I do want to do stupid stuff with heavy spread, though. Ditch burning trail. Take you and you. There we go. Everything else I don't care about. Really need that many lances? No. No, I really don't. Where's the money on the wall come from? I have a quality life mod I called Sell Hole here. Lets you sell stuff. It's just a little magic hole. Because I like the idea of the shop being a shop, you know? Shit, that's right, I need a little bit more room down here. Let's buy a chainsaw, we'll just slap the chainsaw in here, doesn't matter. I mean, heck, I can make room just by throwing this in here, too. And then I'll buy this, and throw that in there as well. Doesn't matter where, it's a shuffle wand, it's trash. Yeah, I can make room just by throwing that kind of stuff in there. Perfect. Perfect! I don't want anything else. Well, actually, double trigger's always nice. Let's have that. Call it a quality of life mod. I guess I shouldn't call it a quality of life mod. It's a mod I enjoy. The quality of life mod are the other mods I listed at the beginning. Boop. We had discussions here on the channel where it's like, we've been playing this game for a long time, and we've 100%ed it for the most part. And we decided, mods. Have mods on. Make the game a little bit more fun and easy. Not necessarily easy in the sense of difficulty, but easy in, like, the lack of friction kind of way. What? Come on, go! Yeah, tinker anywhere. Especially when we're looking for... I have explosion immunity. I don't have to be afraid of that. Like, we're here looking for new spells, and nothing would frustrate me more than never finding edit wands anywhere, and then only finding the new spells in... Is the air heavy? Maybe. I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at chat when I entered, so if there's a modifier for the level, I didn't even notice. But like, if we have to go down to the Overgrown Cavern to look for new spells and we don't have edit anywhere, that's just super frustrating. That one had accelerate on it. I know why that happened. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Black Hole Sun stuck in your head? Well, at least it's a good song. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the weed? Alright, non-shuffle wands. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, sniper bullet right up the butt. It does have profane tanks. Good thing you have Tinker. Like, the lack of the, basically, the inability to edit your wands anywhere as a default setting in the game didn't bother me for the first, like, 500 hours of Noita. But somewhere in hour 501, it did get a little frustrating. Because, like, I enjoy having to improv while playing the game, and sometimes improv is just, like, this wand has a 1 in 5 chance of killing me, let's just see if it gets me out of this bad situation. But also after a long time, like, you just have all these parts, and you're like, I could build such a fun wand right now, but I can't, because I don't have Tinker anywhere. And it just got frustrating, you know? Especially when you're streaming the game for most of those hours. It's a lot more fun if we could be like, hey, we could take this part, and 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 we can make very fun, interesting wands much more reliably. So, I recently started turning on Edit anyway. The Griffin TV show, yeah, I remember, uses Black Hole Sun as the music in the trailer. Oh, nice. Alright, now that we have a non-shuffle wands, let's do something with it. Let's do double trigger, triple spell. Actually, let's do double spell with freeze field on there. Wash away the flame. Is there a way to move a spell down a wand while leaving the other spells and not having to manually move them all up? Sorta, kinda. Like, if I were to select this wand, you see how it's yellow highlighted, and then double-click? From up here, it will put it in the wand I have selected. If you double-click in any wand, it will go into your inventory. But that's basically the most ease of use we have here. What else should I put in here? There we go. That sounds like fun. This will get us killed. Oh, yeah. Steamer translator. No. Not really. Like, hey, I pivoted and answered with a, it's almost like what you're asking for. Double trigger, double cast, ice container. Whoop. Terrifying. When the game gives you scary stuff, you gotta react by using the scary stuff. Is the blue radiation? The blue is freezing vapor. It does a lot of damage if you overlap with it. Fuck right off! Piece of garbage. Homan bastard. Off-brand radiation. What's on-brand radiation? Boom, ba-da-ba. See a Mama Hisi? Don't think, just shoot. Hannaford levels Chernobyl. Yeah, see, it didn't treat him well when he jumped into it. Wait, is that my tank? That's my tank. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Some people use bicycle tubs to inflict their air tires. Me talk good. Iron, what up? That's right, that's what happens. You fuck with me, I just stand next to you and you die. Whew. Chilly feeling you're about to meet the gods. I'll be fine. How did you predict that? I would like to know. That's not fair. Fucking spiders. Shenanigans! Nictus is like hacking into my game. You better take damage from that. No, 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 don't come this way! Come on, out of the way. There's money over there, I need it. Bouncing spells, invisibility, fast projectiles. You see, no thank you to all of those. I think I could see the hole the spider was digging there. God, I hate them. I hate them. Ooh! I love damage fields. Where there was like a final achievement to go to a much bigger moon, and some of the actual gods, and damage check of like 12 million to kill them. When I was getting my stupid necklace here, and doing the 33 orb run, I ended up doing it as a pacifist run in the end, because at 33 orbs, like I had super endgame wands built, like real crazy nonsense, real frame-destroying garbage. And it's like, boop, and you watch the health bar of the boss not even change. Been thinking, the more I work and the more I try to be anyone, the less I am. The self is just a densely coiled layer of illusion that we weave atop to protect our minds. Cheers. Became a vengeful god. That sounds like a fun final achievement, though, final quest. I enjoyed all of the Steam achievements in this game because all the hard ones I got by mistake just while playing the game. It's like the gods are impressed. I'm like, what? Why are they impressed? I didn't even do anything. Like, I didn't even notice that I made, like, an infinite spell. It just happened. And it was on a teleport bolt when I was trying to do something dumb. So it didn't even feel good to do it. None of these wands are terribly exciting. How many slots on the not too bad non-shuffle? 7? And what are we rocking right now? 5? I can do a better wand. Steal the moon. Honestly, like, the final quest for me, I still have a thing to do. I have to take the 2 suns and I have to bump them together. I haven't done that one yet. Because, goddamn, is that a hard one. You need, like, a 900 layers of stainless armor. You gotta get stuff that lets you fire immunity, yay! Stuff that lets you move the suns, so like anything to impact their gravitational pull. It's gonna be hilarious to watch. Like, I've had a couple attempts where it's like I finally got the sun to move, and then I ran out of levitation, and when I came back I was like, where's the moon? Where's the sun? Where's the sun? And like, as I was trying to figure it out, it just floated right past the screen and killed me. Like, it was getting hit by a moving car. That happens a lot in this game. When we first played with White Hole, God, the White Hole death is my new favorite death, but like, we destroyed all of layer 1 of the Holy Mountain, and it was still coming toward me. I was gonna die, so I jumped in the portal. And like, it made its way all the way down there and killed me, well, it almost killed me down there. And as I was leaving, like with my 4 hit points, the game, you know, has a render range. It stops processing anything when you leave it. It just kind of remembers, like, hey, there's a spell here. We'll resolve it one day if we've ever in render range. And as I was floating up, the game's like, oh, yeah, we should probably resolve this white hole, and it just whipped it at me. Obliterated me. Good night, cactus. Sleep well. Yeah, I think I might buy one of these non-shuffle wands so we could do more fun. 1 second's pretty slow. 19 mana charge is terrible. Played for 400 hours, still dies to Uckos. I mean, one of the things I have fun with every once in a while is I pop into progress and I'm like, what's the lamest enemy here, a rat? I've been killed by it one time. And like, just thinking about that. That one rat. What a bastard, that one rat. But you know what? Never been killed by fishes, or ducks, or wolves. So you got that going for you. But yeah, Hamas, these are the ones that it's embarrassing to die by. 10 deaths to these little guys. Hey, you're back to 4 hours a day? Nice. Congratulations. Rat bastard. Like, there's just one rat out there that's like, yeah, I killed the player character once. It's like, no way. Yeah, man, I did it. I killed him. I swear to God. I swear to God, I killed him. You're fucking lying. There's no way you did that. No, I did, man. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but I'm telling you, I killed the player character. It's like, dude, that's awesome. Boop. Boop. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fish! Bullshit, a duck hit you in the head and killed you. That's a spell duck. That doesn't count. Spell ducks are not real ducks. No mercy. True badge of honor. Dying to the heart mimic. It does frustrate me that I still haven't gotten him. 700 hours of this fucking game, I still haven't run into him. It's true. Insofar as, like, there is an actual conspiracy theory that people believe on the internet that, like, certain types of birds aren't real, they're just government drones. Conspiracy theories on the internet are just buck wilds. They're buck wilds. Don't trust them fish. Whatever, huck it all in the hole. What's really funny about the cell hole is, like, it doesn't really do much. You usually have enough money for whatever you're buying in the shop anyway. And then when you get out of here, this money's worthless. Like, the real money is going to the gold biome anyway. Let's make a better version of this wand here. Boop. They're fun when you realize that people believe them. Yeah, but... birds aren't real stars a gag, and it kind of got lost in the weeds. Yeah, like, people found it and they're like, I don't have any concept of irony or satire. This is real. You have a fondness for that? Yeah. Does triple cast skip the empty slot? Yeah, it'll only cast these two. Like, this wouldn't get cast. But the idea is I want to put something in that slot, you know? I mean, I'm immune to explosions and electricity and fire now, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. Let's just go nuts. Scary life. I mean, this we probably shouldn't have in there, honestly. Really think people would do that? Go on the internet and lie? Wouldn't you want to triple cast the last two and have it wand wrap? I don't think wand wrapping is going to help me out too much with stuff like this. Like, I'm not going to be casting this very fast. We're not going for speed. If we had mana, I would wand wrap for wand wrap from the add mana. Oh my god, drowning in my own water. You want a machine gun? 10 frozen containers? No, actually. You know, I don't think I wanna. Get the man some milk. Alright, we got this going on, so we might as well do something different over here. We don't need the same thing in this one. Electricity and big explosions with freezing vapor. That's what this one's all about. Huck that in there, why not? I think this one will just do... We'll do these friends. There's misinformation. Lying. That's bad. Then there's not letting the truth get in the way of a good story. I mean, yes and no. Like, my problem is we live in an age where there are people that literally think that we live on a flat disc. Like, no irony whatsoever. Like, that is something they distinctly and truly, adamantly believe. And these people have an effect on the world we live in. Like, they talk to their representatives and stuff. That bothers me a little bit. I don't quite care for that. Goddamn globe heads. Alright, I think I'm just gonna sell all of these lances and the wand. Yes, huck him in there. We all live on CD Prodigy? Oh my god. It would be so buggy, though. Can we live on something else? It's post-truth. This is like the conversation we had before. I don't want it. No. I want to think about it. I believe we live on a... No, it's a turtle! We live on the back of a turtle! It's a giant turtle, damn it! How could you people be getting this wrong? Clearly giant turtle. Let's refresh so we have reloads. A turtle held up by 4 elements. There you go, yeah. Or turtles all the way down, please. Fuck, I put on a shuffle wand like a dumbass. There we go. There we go. Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett, that's who you're thinking of. I think, if it helps out, I think he was friends with Terry Gilliam. Oh god. It's happening again. It's happening again! There you go. I got twitchy for 7 more seconds. You can also do exclamation mark wands in chat. I'm sorry, what's happening down there? MyOnlyWands.com. Do 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 do. Get the money, get the money. I forgot to bring a digging wand with me. That's alright, we got luminous drill on this wand. We gotta get an add mana. I want to do some luminous drill shenanigans. Oh, that takes way too long. Let's just do dynamite. Well, why am I using it for dynamite again? Gotta pay attention. Pick up the wand, loser! No, careful, careful! Don't fly up here! What are you doing? Ooh. Freezing vapor. All of my health will be lost to you today. What? No! It's steam from the steam wands we're having. Do. It's too long. Can't recall how to go about turning that second wand into a chain gun. The second wand? The one with the tank? I mean, when you were talking about wand wrapping, that's the way to do it. I mean, we're sort of doing it here, where we got Spark Bolt, double trigger, and then double spell. Double spell's handling these, and then the second cast on the Spark Bolt is hitting the chainsaw. Yeah, the one without the tank, right here. So we are speeding up the wands. However, the spells inside still do add cast delay. If we had some other faster spells in there, we've definitely made it a very fast wand. Although it could be faster. I wonder if we would get a better result if we took this out. What if we nested it? Nope, way slower. Yeah, we're definitely getting the benefit. You can see if we put it in there. Much slower. Why are you casting glowing lance off a trigger? I was just throwing it in there! Just to... I forgot what else was in the wand! I think I was doing... Let's just do this. There we go. Single trigger spark bolt. Slower. Hold on. It's a little faster, yeah. I'm much better at mana wrapping. That I can get my head around a lot more readily. Oh god. I mean, we get more fireworks. I can make this just lightning. Be a lot better if I had some homing on there, though, so I still like having something on there doing a little bit of piercing and slicing damage. All this broadly DC Vertigo stuff I came up on is now TV. He's getting his American Gods. You haven't seen Sandman? Season 1 of Sandman was great. I thought it was a very good adaptation. I didn't see all of American Gods. I know the showrunner left after season 1, which means there's probably some decline in quality. Is it Mark Hamill in Sandman? I don't think so. Well, yeah, no, he's a voice, isn't he? Yeah, he's voicing somebody. I believe he's voicing Pumpkinhead. Jack, he's voicing Jack. And then the Crow is voiced by Patton Oswalt. Yeah, he's the Pumpkin Man, Jack. Jack O'Lantern. Mark Hamill's great. Doodle-dee-dle-dee. I gotta watch Good Omens. I haven't seen Good Omens yet. The book, Good Omens, was like a fundamental part of growing up for me. I really liked the Good Omens book. Chase me, and see what happens. That's what happens. Need to read American Gods. American Gods is a great book. Anansi Boys is pretty good too. I did enjoy Anansi Boys, but American Gods was just better. They're both very similar concepts, but telling different stories. I would recommend both. American Gods I like more, but Anansi Boys is good. Can't read them, you like the book and comics too much? That's fair, but I still like David Tennant. David Tennant's incredible, I love David Tennant. So I gotta check out his portrayal. His portrayal of Crowley. You must hate fish, I'm sorry! I don't mean to do it. It's a mistake, I swear. I mean, extra health one-off. It's not the worst thing, but... I shouldn't re-roll again. Do you wonder if we'll ever get Wolf Among Us 2 out, as you love the Fable series? I did enjoy Fables for a while, I haven't kept up on it. Or I imagine, like, if the way you're talking, it probably ended at some point. I want to find some homing! Give me some homing! Yeah, I do like acceleration. I like ones like this are fun. Like it has a small mana max, which makes building a little complicated and limited. But that mana charge speed is just ready to go. I'll probably end up grabbing that just for the accelerate. Five slots, and it's on sale. I mean, we have to. No, the comic book series. I read the comic book series for a while. I wish they would make a TV show out of it. Be a fun one. Accelerate as it flies. We'll hold on to that. If we get Black Hole, that's a great one to throw on Black Hole. I don't think anything's going to change about my wands at the moment. Mark Hamill's the Crooked Man? Ooh. Might as well reload while we're here. Reload. Like, these little lightning balls, they're great with homing. They just stick right to the dude. Haven't found a teleport spell yet, either. Kinda want some of those. Bunch of robots? Feel bad for you guys. Original Garth Ennis comic is dodgy, but the TV show Preacher is shit. The shit or shitty? I have read Preacher, and I did enjoy Preacher. I know the show deviated quite hard. But I don't necessarily mind when things deviate from the source material, because I'm one of those people that, you know, if you're doing an adaptation, it should have something going on to make it stand apart from the source material. I don't mind differences. You like the books yet? DJ, what's up? I forgot to turn on the raffle, didn't I? How you doing, DJ? I haven't seen you for a little while. Hold on, let me just slap the giveaway button. Oh, no, it's on. Oh, sorry, Crazy sent a message, so I didn't see the reply. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want that heart. I also can't see the acid that I'm bumping into constantly. Oh, now's our chance. Electrocute that guy forever. We were talking about a bunch of stuff. We were talking about Good Omens, American Gods, Preacher. Oh god. There's so many of these guys! Christ, allergies are just tearing me apart. Jodorowsky's Dune. The weirdest version of Dune. You know what I wish was made? The David Lynch version of Star Wars, because he was like one of the people they were considering for directing Star Wars. Can you fucking imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Holy shit, that was a lot of little dudes that do contact damage that I'm not able to deal with right now. You want to live in that timeline. Reload. The Yiddish Policemen's Union. I am unfamiliar. I'm bummed about I'm bummed about a few of the adaptations that we have gotten. Specifically, the Area X trilogy by one of my favorite authors, Jeff Vandermeer. Like, I love Annihilation. I thought it was a great movie. It was excellent. But when it comes to the books, the next two I like a lot more than Annihilation. Authority is one of my favorite books. However, there is... Someone bought the rights to make either a TV show or a movie of Bourne. I don't know if anyone knows Bourne. But Bourne is a book where it's a post-apocalyptic future where the apocalypse was a bioengineering apocalypse. And it follows a couple of scavengers that pick up, like, debris in the wake of a giant, like, 50-story tall, giant, psychotic flying grizzly bear. Called Mord. And, the main characters find a sentient blob that they start raising as a child. It's just such a weird book. Authority is, the third book in... No, the second book in a trilogy called the Area X trilogy. If you ever saw the movie Annihilation with Natalie Portman, that is the first book being adapted into a movie, and there's some pretty significant changes in there, notably that it's not a trilogy. I've heard Rendezvous with Rama is a great book. It's been on my list for ages. Alternate history noir with a protagonist reminiscent of Harry from Disco Elysium. That sounds great. There is a book called The Manual of Detection, which is a noir detective novel that follows a man who does his detecting in people's dreams. I do recommend that one. That's Jedediah Berry is the author of that book. You read the whole series? Oh, read the whole series. If I start something, I finish. Like, I'm one of those people that I can't just read one bit. Yeah, Disco Elysium was, like, life-changing playing through that game. That is now one of my favorite all-time video game experiences. Yes, I want to pick up Shadows of a Doubt at some point. I've been watching other people play it, and it looks fantastic. It looks very much like my kind of thing. Got stuck to the ceiling there, that was weird. At 64. I think it's time we just get out of here. Anytime we talk about books, I have to recommend one of my favorite books of all time that will never, ever, 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 ever get an adaptation. And that is Perdido Street Station. No one will ever make that into a movie or television show, and I've come to terms with that, but I always have to recommend... Always have to recommend it. I love Perdido Street Station. It's such a weird fucking book. China Mayville, I really like his stuff. Yeah, you love China Mayville? Yes! Alright. I'm glad you're here. No one ever knows who I'm talking about when I talk about China Mayville, but I love his stuff. I love Kraken. I love Perdido Street Station. I love the Iron Council. I love all of his stuff. Utterly bizarre. I love weird fiction. Weird fiction's my favorite genre. So I love, like, Jeff Vandermeer's stuff. I love China Mayville. Fuck yeah, no, I'm down. Good, yeah. Perdido Street Station, there are sections of that book that I just reread every once in a while because they give me chills. They give me chills. Like, just the description of the Slake Moth when it's first introduced, and, like, also the Weaver and his den. Like, those are some of my favorite moments of prose in a book. The City and the City, and Railsea I also like. He's great. Like, I love his stuff. Well, I mean, we've already basically, like, made a run that we're not gonna be able to do a lot of the quests we want to do anyway. So we're just gonna take homing, fuck it. Homing's just fun. This is not gonna be the run. And I've accepted that. And also on London, yeah! On London's fun because it's like, he's very much not a children's author, but On London's kind of like a young adult book. And it's interesting seeing his stuff, his style of prose get adapted in a more younger audience in mind direction. Yeah! Give me more! I've been telling my friend, Andrew, I'm like, you have to read this book. And he's like, why? I'm like, alright, well, you know how you like stuff that explores, like, weird... Like, just, like, theory crafting of, like, a weird stuff? Well, let me tell you, have you ever wondered what it'd be like to have, like, an intimate sex scene with a woman who's mostly a beetle, but, like, her entire head is a beetle, but then, like, it's kind of humanoid? And, like, what's foreplay like in that situation? And, like, the other people in the restaurant are looking at you like, what the fuck is that man saying? And can we kick him out of the restaurant? But you don't stop, you just continue explaining that this is a book where there's an intimate sex scene between a bug woman and a human being. What a good book. Oh god, the fish! I'm sorry. Can you Discord boot me so I can remind you? I can do that right now. I'm in the Holy Man. Sorry, I got distracted because we're talking about foreplay with beetle women. Which is important stuff, you know, important stuff. Jonathan Letham's Gun with occasional music. I have not. I have not. I had that trouble recommending William Burroughs and J.G. Ballard. Like, we live in a world, and I'm pretty used to this world, so a lot of books are... Alright, it's fine. It was a good story. Like, I had fun. But, like, the truly affecting stuff for me is when it's, you know, this is fucking out there. Like, I want to read weird stuff. Things that can't happen to me. Ever. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, really weird it up, please. I just want to buy that ad mana. I will sell everything to make that happen. The Waffle House is everyone's safe space. In a Waffle House, it probably wouldn't be that weird. But in a Chili's? All those soccer teams? They're gonna be very upset. Come on, come on, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Gotta get the ad mana. This is why I'm okay with Sell Hold, because I'm getting rid of stuff that I actively wanted to hold on to in an effort to get one other thing that I think will be fun to play with. We're gonna need light if we're gonna be able to get a heal later. Gotta know how that bug vagina works. Well, the foreplay is very important. See, before you get to that bug vagine, what's very important is that you extend and delicately rub their very tiny vestigial wings that come out of the back of their head. It's a very intimate moment. I don't need that many reloads. Let's just sell that too. Oh my god, 20 gold off. You're killing me here, game. You're killing me. Who's in the references outside of the waffle? I don't think being American will help you with the Beatles sex, because that's just a scene from a book we're talking about right now. You know what? When's Dynamite gonna help me at this point? Like, we're not digging through walls with Dynamite anymore. Alright. You like that kind of mind warp stuff? Jeff Vandermeer, China Mayville. Like, those two authors, their books... Great. Great stuff if you're looking for, like, mindfucky books. The book Wipe Your Face, You Just Swallowed My Soul is also hard to recommend in a restaurant. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Alright, now that we have ad mana and a chainsaw... Quite a name. This conversation! I'm sorry, books came up. And I only read weird shit. Alright, this one we might be able to make happen as, like, kind of a rapid fire. Triple spell. Slap that there. Let's take this out, actually. Put that there. There we go. There we go. Is this the mana wrapping you were looking for? Like I said, like, I better, like, if you give me Ed mana, I could probably make it happen. Would it work better like this? Basically the same. Wait. This uses 15 mana to cast, this uses 10. Right, we're better off without that one in there. Of course, rock is always appreciated, but we don't have the money for rock right now. And then we'll have a get out of jail wand, where we point it, we click it, and it probably gets us killed. That ad man is probably better off for Luminous Drill, but what are you gonna do? How do you make rock good? Oh my goodness, let me tell you. If you have unlimited spells, because rock, there's only 3 casts of it. That's the first major hurdle. But if you take rock and you apply homing to rock, rock will kill pretty much anything outside of a few ghosts and other enemies that are immune to impact damage. I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Get a second ad mana. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. But with homing on rock, it will just straight up cold clock anyone you run into. It's excellent. If you have Trick Greed or Blood Money, that also means you're getting extra gold every time rock kills someone. And if you have the Blood Money, that means you're healing every time the rock kills someone. If you want to make rock extra good, Accelerative homing on rock. Accelerative homing on rock, it's just a streak of light that will pass you by, and all the enemies on the screen will just die. Like, rock is one of the most powerful spells in the game, with a little bit of homing and unlimited spells. Or if you can't get unlimited spells, because it's a perk, and, you know, random chance, go kill the High Alchemist. He's almost guaranteed to drop one of the things that are going to make it so you could use it. He drops 4 of these, right? Alpha, unlimited rock. Gamma, unlimited rock. Tau, unlimited rock. Omega, unlimited rock. Mu, not unlimited rock. Phi, unlimited rock. Sigma, not unlimited rock. Zeta, unlimited rock. If you try hard. Zeta's a little difficult, but ultimately, you're guaranteed he's gonna drop something that will let you get unlimited rock. What are we missing on the bestiary? There are 2 new enemies that were added to the game. We actually polymorphed into one of them. It's a new sniper, so we know there's a new sniper variant. I don't know what the other one is. And this is a mimic that looks like a heart. Technically, I was 100%, because the heart mimic doesn't count toward progress. But no longer. Now we have 2 new enemies, so now I'm really not 100%. You like all the Greek letters? Anyway, we can force out a heart mimic. Sorta, kinda. I kinda wanna... I know there are seeds. People have posted seeds online. Where it's like, I can guarantee you will find a heart mimic at this location on the seed. And I kinda wanna do that at some point. Because that's an enemy that has a extremely low spawn chance. And I kinda wanna see it. Granted, it would be more fun to, like, bump into it naturally. But, like, Jesus, what are the odds? Bow, bow, bow. Would this be more fun with lightning bolt in it too? Certainly make a louder noise. The mana drain on this is 70. It's basically the same. But one of these has, like, explosion radius of 15, explosion damage of 6, and the other one, explosion radius of 125, explosion radius of 35. So yeah, a little bit of a normal lightning bolt in there seems like a good idea. Mind if I hit you up? I want some reading recommendation. I think you're... Yeah, totally. Just, ping me in the Discord. I will happily give some recommendations. Oh, in March they fixed the bug, so we're more likely to run into it. Alright, in that case, we'll see if we bump into it naturally. I know... Last time I looked, you only have a chance of running into Heart Mimic if you find a heart in a chest, right? Because my instinct is always like, we will go to the Overgrown Cavern where there's 900 hearts. But if you're only gonna find it in chests... I mean, the Overgrown Cavern's still a good place for it. There's a lot of fucking chests down there. But you know what I mean. Used to almost only spawn from pacifist chests. Now it spawns from regular chests. Okay. So still a chest situation. I mean, Overgrown Cavern's still a good place for that. Electricity-based machine gun! Hey, some black holes. Black holes, son, won't you come and wash away the pee? Black holes, son, won't you come? Won't you come? I feel like a really fun way to piss off people would be like, that's my favorite Nirvana song right there. Allergies, oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of friends! Worse if you saying Nickelback. But yeah, Callie, I opened up with a good way to make people angry. What we just say, it's a Nirvana song. Just dying over here. Just dying. Jesus. Thank you, thank you. Your blessings mean the world to me. Ugh. It's just pollen land, man. Pollen land. Trees are just spewing their weird goo everywhere. I hate it. I hate it so much. Just dying? Well, stop it! One of my favorite memes at the moment is, the hit the bricks meme. I really like that fucking meme. I think it's hilarious. Listen, if there were a heart nearby, I wouldn't be killing you, but there's no heart nearby, so you gotta go, dude. Just die! Pollen Land's the worst amusement park. Yes, it is. So, the propane tank beamed him in the head. He didn't die to the explosion, because he heals from explosions. He didn't die from the vapor. He got clocked in the head by Bottle moving at high speeds. Oh. The best Meat Puppet cover band, yeah. Come on, no, you're not gonna reach me, right? Oh, good. I know there's a polymorph guy down there. I hate ghosts. Whoa! Yeah, the ghosts are frustrating. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Is that slow but steady? Yeah, slow but steady. Shuffle wands. I mean, as far as shuffle wands go, that's not too bad. Here you go, buddy. No! Darkness wizard. Probably be a good storage wand. Just do the thing in Predator where they just shoot in a direction and hope. There we go. Wash away the pea, black horse sun. Won't you come? Won't you come? Thank you, Sand. I heard the Arnold. Get to the chopper! Put that cookie down! Who is your mama and what does she do? I gotta rewatch Predator. I haven't seen Predator in a long time. Get to the chopper! Put that cookie down! Kindergarten Cop, though, is the most quotable of his movies. That's my cookie! Put that cookie down! What are you doing with my wife's cookies? Oh, your wife's cookies are so soft and moist. Running Man, yeah! Ugh. Yeah, there's like a whole series of those where they just take a scene from another movie or show and just put Arnold and all the characters. I've seen the Soup Nazi one. Total Recall is pretty quotable. Get your ass to Mars. I struggle remembering some of his lines. All Arnold's. I would watch it. I need to rewatch Total Recall too. That's been a dog's age for sure since I last saw that. What have I been wanting to rewatch recently? I want to rewatch RoboCop. That's high on my list. Love Paul Verhoeven stuff. I haven't seen his new movie. It's like a nun movie. It looks like a Ken Russell movie, but it's a Paul Verhoeven movie. Haven't seen any of the new spells I need to find still. Still time. Oh, it's his big brother. It's Scode's here. Come on, Scode. Verhoeven doing Ken Russell? You have my attention. He did a movie recently that looks like a Ken Russell movie. It has to do with nuns and stuff. Can't remember the name of it. It's Verhoeven's most recent movie. Ah, damaging fields. So someone asked earlier, like, how do you make rock good? Rock is great. I stand by that, but let me tell you. Slime mist. I need a lozenge. R.I.P. God damn it. Allergies suck. I would watch some Ken Russell movies, yeah. John Wick 4, excellent. Loved it. It has a fight sequence in there that is the best action sequence in a movie, hands down. I love all the John Wick movies, but like before John Wick 4, I thought The Raid 2 had my favorite action sequence in it, but now it's John Wick 4. Love John Wick 4. And yes, the Dungeons & Dragons movie. The Dungeons & Dragons movie. Like, if you want to talk about it objectively, like, this is just a movie, we're not going to think about Dungeons & Dragons at all. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. But as a Dungeons & Dragons movie, A+++. Like, S tier. S tier. The characters behave, and the story is told as if it's actually Dungeons & Dragons campaign. And, like, you could watch that movie thinking, like, I'm gonna watch for any time they do a skill check, and whether or not they succeed or fail. Like, you could actually, like, oh, failed roll. Oh, successful roll. Like, it's amazing. It's incredible. 100% like Dungeons & Dragons. To the point where, like, there's a character that's clearly the Dungeon Master's character. Like, it's his character just to get them through a quest. It's incredible. Yeah, all the John Wick movies are great. And Raid 2 is structured like a musical, but like instead of singing, it's fight sequences. And, like, they even have like reprieves for characters. It's incredible. Straight up fights a ton of Payday 2 dozers. Amazing. It's great stuff. I gotta see the new Spider-Verse movie tomorrow. I see a button that says you stream for 24 hours. As much mercy as the fish received. We are going to be doing a 24-hour stream pretty soon. I'll be putting a poll up in the Discord for, like, what day of the week to do it on. Gotta fulfill all the obligations after that charity stream. All the milestones were hit. Bunch of generous monsters. Better hit the button. Whew. Oh my god. There's a chance we might be wrapping up in the not too distant future. Like, we have a pretty fun run coming together here, and I definitely want to go and kill the High Alchemists, go to the Overgrown Cavern, and look for spells we want to find. But we might save that. Oh, good lord. Because we are coming up on 8 hours of streaming, and apparently my body is, not gonna put up with this shit anymore. Oh yeah! I wanted to mention. We were talking about how to make rock good, but slime mist is like one of my I will not be stopped. The game's trying to make me not tell people that slime mist is the best spell in the game. But you can't stop me! Slime Mist. S tier spell. Best spell in the game. I'll tell you why. Slime Mist, homing. You put damage field on there. You put drilling shot on there. And you put explosion on slimy enemies. It will just travel through walls and kill everybody. It's my favorite. I don't know if it's the game that's trying to stop you. It might be allergies that's trying to stop you. Let's be serious. Good Christ. Just death, chick in your butthole. I wish you would stop. But God, I love drilling shot on Slime Mist with damaging field. It's just so fun. To the point where like I'm gonna buy this wand just so I could have damaging field. There were no fish in that one, we're fine. Nothing bad happened there. You never quite understood the wands? I can answer questions. Oh, there's also other people in chat who could definitely answer questions. But I'll do a quick breakdown. Oh my god. Alright. Let me talk about wands real fast. Don't worry. No, I wanna do it. Can't stop me. We'll just go top to bottom. Yeah, point one at enemy, make a big brr noise. If I held back my coughs like that, I'd be worried about throwing up. I'm not holding back too much. Like, I'm just muting my microphone and just coughing. I have a capacitive mute button, so I just... Not muted. It's great. I love it. Great button. So we're going to talk about a wand as if it were a gun, alright? So, basically, the first thing you're going to note, is it shuffle or is it not shuffle? If it's shuffle, the spells in the lineup will happen randomly. It'll literally just be like, I'm going to choose the 4th one. Now I'm going to choose the 1st one. Now I'm going to choose the 7th one. It'll just randomly go through, and when every spell has been hit, it will then start over and choose new random things. So that's shuffle. Shuffle's good, usually, for, like, wand speed. It's usually a high spec wand. But, because of the random nature, it's hard to use the wand effectively. You could usually just make a machine gun out of it. Again, thinking of it as a gun. Is my gun a semi or a spinning revolver? Exactly. If it's a non-shuffle, you can do a lot of neat stuff. Spells cast. That's how many spells? Oh my god. Gonna get through this, man. We're gonna get through this. Alright. Spells cast. Is it gonna cast 1 spell at a time, 2, 3, 4, or 5? This is gonna cast 5 at a time, so... Is 1 bullet coming out, or 5 bullets coming out? Cast delay is the rate of fire of your gun, right? So how much time between bullets? Recharge time is the reload of your gun. How long it takes you to put a new magazine in. So you usually want very small numbers for both of these, so you can go very quickly between all the spells and the reload of the wand. Mana max is how much mana is in the wand. Every spell requires a certain amount of mana. So you always want to just do a little bit of math and like, how much am I going to use per click of my wand? Does it fit? Mana charge is how much it restores that mana after you use it. And your wand can work on a reduced mana. It just won't cast every spell in the wand. Capacity is literally how much it could hold. And the spread is the spread. How accurate it is. The last thing to think about is every spell impacts some stats. So you can see cast delay. This adds a half a second to the cast delay. It will slow down your rate of fire. Other spells can speed it up. Chainsaw, for instance. It speeds up your recharge time, so you could actually use certain utility spells to improve your wands and your overall casting. I'm a big fan of nesting spells. You can see I got a trigger, and then I have a triple spell. So basically, this casts, and anything inside the triple spell will cast on impact. Anything between this and this will apply to all those spells. So all the lightning is going to apply a freezing field to it. I'm doing a little trick here where you could see we got 3 spells, there's only 2, but you could think of this as a circle. Not just a bar, but like it wraps around to the beginning again. So the 3rd spell being cast is actually this chainsaw over here. And by putting the add mana in the middle, we're kind of wrapping the wands, and we're allowing us to take advantage of the add mana and the chainsaw's reduced casting thing. We're compounding it, where we're kind of cheating a little bit. The wand building in Noita is amazing. It's like my favorite part of the game. There are people out there that make insane wands. Like, there are people that sit down and they will put a wand together where they click it and it will teleport them to the exact spot they're standing in, but in a parallel world. And I have no idea how you do that. It's wild. No problem, Hex. I love Noita, and I love talking about it. Alright, we have a hole that goes all the way up to the surface here. Oh, I love Darren the Wizard. He is my bro. The more you play, the more you pick up on how they all interact. I explain it clear. I'm amazed considering I've been coughing and dying this whole time. I could do an even better job, but I'm not having an allergic reaction to the world. Alright, goddammit. Like, I'm gonna save this playthrough. We're gonna pick this back up again. But I gotta go. I gotta go. It's been 8 hours. I'm hungry, and I'm just, like, coughing myself to death. Chainsaws are amazing. Yes, chainsaws are, like, you see a chainsaw, you buy a chainsaw. You can make machine guns out of most wands with the chainsaws. Add mana and chainsaw, instant gets when you see them. Oh, thank you. Stick around for a few minutes where we'll wrap up the stream.